Welcome back to the Arsenal chapter. My name is Abu Kaus, and today we're diving straight into a talk about the potential game changer for the football club Arsenal and Arsenal's midfield. And guess whom we're talking about? We are talking about the one and only Martin Zubimendi. Could he be the perfect football player that Mikel Arteta really wants for his side? And could he be the perfect player that Arteta's side will have to bring in order to put the next level of football at the football club Arsenal? Arteta's side is definitely one that has improved a lot in his tenure, and they're looking at reinforcing even much more. So let's dive straight into it. Who exactly is Martin Zubimendi? That is a question that we need to ask ourselves first and foremost. So the 25-year-old Spaniard currently plays for Real Sociedad, and also he has built a reputation as one of La Liga's smartest midfielders, and he's known for his ability to dictate the tempo of the play, and also his precise passing, and also his excellent defensive work rate makes him an exceptional football player. A true deep-lying playmaker, he is one of the best there is in the world at the moment, and that's why we've seen very many clubs interested in signing the football player. And now Arsenal's midfield has been solid, but this season we definitely know that they've made a few mistakes here and there, but you cannot avoid them. But Mikel Arteta is even looking to reinforce a very good midfield. There are quite a few concerns with Jorginho's age, Thomas Partey's fitness issues, and also the need for depth in order for Arsenal to make sure that they can compete at multiple fronts, and also to make sure that the squad is as strong as he wants it to be, so that he can win the Premier League title. We know that Arsenal must reinforce these areas if they want to compete for all and also on all fronts. So Martin Zubimendi's partnership with the football players like Declan Rice could definitely give Arsenal that perfect balance, and that is what you need to take your game to yet another level. So defensive stability and also quick transitions in attack is something we definitely know that would be much better with Martin Zubimendi in that Arsenal squad. But actually, what is the catch? What is the catch? Let's talk about this. His release clause is reportedly a £53 million deal, and there is quite a bit of competition. This deal won't come very easy. This deal is not just going to be as easy as you think. We know that there is gonna be competition from football clubs like Barcelona, who definitely have been looking at Martin Zubimendi for a long period of time. So if Arsenal are serious about Martin Zubimendi, they will need to act very quick and very fast, and we know that the January transfer window is definitely here, and Arsenal has to act quick because there are other parties involved that want the football player. So what do you really think? Let me know what you think about Martin Zubimendi. What do you think? Do you think Martin Zubimendi is the upgrade that Arsenal really needs in its midfield, or should the club Arsenal look elsewhere? And let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I definitely will be quite happy to share everything you need to know about him, and also I'll get into a discussion with you. First up, before we even go any further, we know that Arsenal has had a few injuries, mainly with Bukayo Saka and also Raheem Sterling. So the absence of these two wonderful football players puts Arsenal on the spot, because they are key football players for the football club Arsenal, and we definitely know a football player like Bukayo Saka's absence puts Arsenal on the target. It puts Arsenal, it exposes Arsenal, and really Raheem Sterling, when you remove Raheem Sterling from the club, Arsenal really, that you definitely know that depth is something that is quite crucial, and his absence affects the club. So really, the coming of Martin Zubimendi to Arsenal would not only be a statement of impact, a statement that Arsenal needs to win the Premier League title, but also it would address the depth issue, and also Arsenal would be in a position of really competing domestically and internationally for domestic honors, and also the Champions League, having a good run in the Champions League, or we could possibly be seeing Arsenal getting the Champions League. So really, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a very wonderful season for the football club Arsenal. If Arsenal go on and get the football players they want, it will be noted that in the recent seasons, Arsenal tried its level best to get into the transfer market and shop a few football players. And I must say, everything went on quite well for the football club Arsenal in the recent transfer season. And we've seen Arsenal really splashing quite a lot of money. We saw that Declan Rice transfer that took almost £100 million, and that was quite a big amount of money. And I hope, and I also think that this transfer of Martin Zubimendi should not be an issue money-wise, because if you can spend £100 million on Declan Rice, then why not on Martin Zubimendi? I know Declan Rice might be a better version. He might be a better football player in one way or another. But don't get me wrong, Martin Zubimendi is not a bad football player either. He is one of the best. He's one of the best there is at this moment in time. So really, let's hope things keep on going on quite well for you, and let's hope that Arsenal keeps winning. We know that at this moment in time, the English Premier League table is definitely tight, and stiff competition is really quite there, with Liverpool being on top of the table. We know that there is a lot for Arsenal to do because the points difference is quite high, and then also Nottingham Forest really coming into this, showing that they also need the Premier League title. Definitely, we know that it's going to be a bit of competition. So the second half of the season is going to be a bit tough. Clubs like Chelsea have good football players, clubs like Manchester City, though it is struggling, but they could make a good run in the second half of the season. So Arsenal has to be very prepared for all of this, and how they can get prepared is only only one way to get prepared: get into the general transfer window and get the football players that you definitely want. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and do not forget to like, share, and also subscribe to the Arsenal chapter for more updates and also analysis. My name is Abu Kaus, and I will see you in the next video, ladies and gentlemen.